All right, are you ready for your next comic? All right, this guy is based out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He's the only comic I know who can lick his own forehead. Ladies, give it up for Tim Hanlon.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure.
I didn't know that. I'll try that later. Hey, I'm going to assume nobody here has ever been hit by a train while walking across the street. I didn't think it was that common, but I live in downtown Fort Lauderdale, like he said, and I got to tell you, it's an epidemic down there. I swear to God, the first month that I lived in downtown, 3 dudes got hit by trains. And I started getting nervous. I'm like, are the trains just running rampant through the streets of Fort Lauderdale? Nope, they're staying on the tracks. This one's on the people. So now they want to put up extra signs and bells and whistles to warn people about these train intersections. I said, you're going to put up extra signs? They didn't see the tracks. You're going to put up bells and whistles. I don't know what good that's going to do. Have you been at an intersection when a train comes through? Sounds like a goddamn freight train coming through. I don't want to sound insensitive to these victims, but I'm just saying, I don't think that the path to greatness ever is going to intersect with a train. I think I have more chance of getting hit by a space shuttle. Boise, Idaho. Laugh fest. Look at me. This is a big deal for me. This is actually the 20th state I've performed in. I'm pretty happy to be here, yeah. Yeah. Living a dream. I love doing comedy. I'll be honest with you, it wasn't always my goal, though. Wasn't always my goal. I always thought I was going to be a rock star. That was a dream, man. I figured that's got to be a good gig, right? That's got to be the best. I'm a musician. I joined a band. Still in a band. I got to tell you, it's not going so good. That's a tough deal, man. I got into rock and roll. I'm thinking it's going to be great, man. Chicks, money. We've been playing for free at a lesbian bar. It's not as good as it sounds, man. End of the night, we're splitting $9 in the tip jar 4 ways. Every girl in the crowd wants to make out with our chick singer. I know, man. It's fun, though. I was out in California. And, you know, recently everybody's making a big deal about they legalized weed up in Washington and Colorado, but they've been smoking weed in L.A. like it's nothing for years now. I don't know what's going on with the weed laws out there in L.A. It's kind of like racism in Alabama. I don't think it's totally legal, just it doesn't seem like they're doing anything about it. I messed up when I had fun. I was out in L.A. for about 2 weeks. I had a good time. It's crazy out there. But I messed up when I left because what I did was I got on a nonstop flight from Los Angeles Airport straight into Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah, that's a shock. I don't recommend that to anybody because, well, first you got to get used to the time change. It's like 12 years difference. When it's 3 o'clock in L.A., it's like 1982 in Nebraska. That's some advice for you. If you're planning on going to Nebraska, first off, don't. But if you have to go, don't do like I did. Don't go nonstop. Like, take your time, get used to it. Stop at some shitty places along the way, like Utah, and then Kansas, maybe Somalia. Something to get you ready for it. I saw something in Nebraska, though, that blew my mind. I went into a bar after a show, and there was a lady sitting at the bar. She had to have been 8 months pregnant, and she's puffing on a cigarette. Yeah, and that hurt, man. I was like, oh, my God. This poor unborn child is going to have to grow up in Nebraska. Nobody deserves that. No one deserves that. I was down in Tennessee, too, man. Tennessee is very religious. It's the Bible Belt. I don't fit into Tennessee as much as I thought I would. They love to pray down there. They love to pray. I think they're kind of abusing the privilege a little bit. They'll pray for anything, man. Stupid stuff. My car broke down. The lady's like, well, bless your heart. I'll say a prayer for you. Like, you're going to pray for my car? It's just a starter motor. We'll be all right. But that's just how they are. They're like, y'all pray for this. Y'all pray for that. Y'all pray for my little cousin Jimmy. He's going for that job interview. I was like, y'all can kiss my ass. I'm not praying for Jimmy's job interview. If Jimmy needs Jesus' help to land that job at Subway, maybe Jimmy's just not qualified. All right, y'all. My name's Tim Hanlon. Thanks a lot.